Hello, I'm Jacob. You're watching the Preppers Bunker Outdoors. Today, for a call to patriots, I want to talk to you about current events and where we're at. Everybody's talking about how Biden's working to take guns. We all know that. We all knew that was coming. There's a lot of rumors that I'm not going to share with you guys. I don't like the idea of sharing rumors. However, there are some things that I know that you should be thinking about. So, prices of lumber. I've seen 2x4 studs at over $8. Last time I bought studs was not that long ago and they were under $2. That is an insane change. And it's not simple supply and demand. Not how they want you to think that it is. A sheet of OSB going for over $40. Okay, these are pretty drastic. Not what the video is about. However, that should tell you where things are going. What I just learned is that State Farm sold all of their mortgages to Round Hill Financial. We'll get back to that in a second. USAA will no longer do any mortgages or refinance any mortgages that are not VA. All right. When a bank won't do a conventional loan, that is a telltale sign that you are about to get screwed. Like, big screwed. Not little screwed, big screwed. So, what's essentially going to happen is nobody's going to be able to afford to build houses at prices that will sell, so we will not have more houses to sell. Except for probably corrupt government contracts for building apartment complexes for illegals like they're doing in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Anyways, now, State Farm, all of their future mortgages will go through Quicken Loans. Okay, but all of their old ones, they sold to Round Hill Financial. Now, this is actually, I believe, a bigger deal than it sounds, because Round Hill Financial is, I guess, a subsidiary of State Farm. All the loan information in all of State Farm's loans will stay the same, all the discounts will be the same, but the payments are processed through Round Hill. What that sounds like to me is a giant mega corporation building itself a scapegoat, building itself a separate entity to take the fall when things fall through, so that if they have to, if all of their loans default or if everything crashes, they can just kill Round Hill Financial and it won't even matter to them. It's a type of insulation. That's what sounds like is going on to me. And another reason that's important, Fannie Mae or whatever, all these communists, like Nancy Pelosi, right before they signed some electric car bill, before they signed it, invested like $5 billion or something. I don't care about the number. Correct me if you want. I really don't care. $5 billion or something like that into electric motors or into Tesla or whatever it was. These elites, all right, like State Farm Bank, these people who are above the law and above us peasants, they know what they're planning on doing before they do it. They know what's going on, and they're going to protect themselves. Everybody's like, oh, eat the rich. We need to do all these things to screw rich people. You're not gonna do more than dent them, because they know the big things that are about to go on, because they're a part of the big things that are about to go on, and they're going to insulate themselves from it. And I believe that's what's going on with Round Hill. So basically what I would say is within 6 months to a year, prepare for America to be attacked by a foreign nation. They will lead you to believe that it's all above the table. They're just douchebag communists that are attacking us, and we have to come together as freedom-loving, patriotic Americans. You will see a world war, and stuff's going to get really nasty, and everybody will fall for it, but it'll all be crap. It'll all be pre-planned, and guess what? Everybody that looks like they're fighting each other is really on the same team. They're really trying to screw you. They are removing moral males from the gene pool. They are removing Christians from the gene pool. They are removing conservatives from the gene pool, just like World War II, just like especially Poland. I mean, look at the freaking absolute insanity that Poland went through, especially with Stalin and his plans to not only leave Poland with beta males from the get-go, but then at the very end, when there's only a few Polish resistant fighters left, killing them all off too. Now, that's not to say that Poland now is filled with beta males, because Poland's pretty freaking cool when you compare them to the rest of Europe, but they got screwed. There is an agenda. The agenda is against morality. Morality is defended by moral men. And the last holdout of societal morality, or what's left of it, is here in the USA, and they want moral men to go out and fight and die, leaving the country filled with betas or worse. It's the game plan. Think about it, guys. Go to the lumber store, look at the prices of wood, look at the prices of metal, talk to maybe your bank about refinancing, seeing what they can do. Look at if your stuff has just been sold. Selling mortgages is very normal. Mortgages swap from hand to hand to hand to hand to hand. A very, very common thing. But when banks and financial institutions are not giving out conventional loans, that's going to tell you something. Of course, the market has not been tenable and has been set up for this for a long time, with interest rates that nobody would ever be interested in investing in, and everything's backed by the government just to prolong this housing bubble collapse, which will certainly be different than the last housing bubble collapse, because the last housing bubble collapse dealt mostly, most of the pain was given to people with variable interest rates. Now everybody's got fixed rates. We have a lot more regulations in place. This one's going to be nasty. And it's not just going to be the housing market, though. There's a lot of other stuff involved in this. So put your thinking cap on. Hope for the best. Pray for the best. Expect the worst. Have food. Have water. Do not go to war. And guess what? Ammo and guns look really hard to come by and really expensive right now, but they're not. In 5 or 10 years, you could be like, oh my gosh, I wish I'd spent every cent that I had on ammo because it was still so cheap. Prioritize. All right. Check the link in the description box below. See how you can support this channel, my businesses, Patreon, affiliate links, social media, whatever. I hope you have a blessed day.